One person, 1 year, one amazing transformation. And it all starts with him.
My name's Chris Powell, and I specialize in amazing transformation.
This right here is the shirt I used to wear.
When it comes to the morbidly obese,
Every time that you tell me you can't do something, I'm going to prove to you that you can.
there's no one better.
Most people would say, in a year, 250 pounds? That's nuts. Or is it?
Meet LaRonda.
It's really, really hard. I can't really fit in my bathtub.
Her fight with obesity was triggered by a dark secret from her past.
I didn't tell anybody. I kept it to myself. Food was a comfort.
Then, at 21, a tragic loss became a dire warning.
My mother, she had diabetes, and if she can die, am I next?
Now her weight is threatening to cut short her own life.
Heart attacks, strokes, that's your future if you don't make a change.
Lucky for her, Chris is about to change all that. In the next hour, you'll see the most exciting 365 days of her life.
Go! Go!
She'll have to face pain that's both physical
I'm not quitting, Chris. I promise. I promise.
and emotional.
This is for me.
This is all for you.
All leading up to a final weigh-in.
Oh, wow!
365 days in the making.
I'm LaRonda, and I'm 300 pounds overweight. This is Bertha. Say hi, Bertha. Trying to get rid of her as soon as possible. There we go. I have to lean forward, bend knees, zip, and button, hold breath. I'm at war with food, what to eat and what not to eat, almost every second of the day. I love chili. I love sausage. Pork sausage at that. I love cheese, garlic toast, cornbread. The buttery, hot goodness of cornbread. It's harder than any other addiction because you have to eat every day. If you're an alcoholic, you can stay away from alcohol. My mother, she had diabetes and she had a massive heart attack. I'm bigger than my mother. So if she can die and she was smaller than me, am I next? In the fridge, we have my mom's old insulin needles. My mother's passed, but I can't get myself to the point to throw them away. And it's a reminder that I can be here. This could be me if I don't get it together. It's hard to get rid of her stuff, because it was part of her, I don't ever want to forget her. It's hard. I can't sit at this table because of the side arms. It's like I can't fit. It's like I'm getting stuffed into a sardine can. So I just find somewhere else to sit. I sit at the TV table on the couch because there's no arms and it's more comfortable. When I look in the mirror, I'll see someone who needs help. Yeah, I'm morbidly obese. Yeah, it's just me and my dad because my mother's gone. Thank you, Daddy.
Oh, you're welcome.
All right. But I'm still here. Chris should pick me because I need this like my next breath. And if I will be blessed with this opportunity, I will not give up because I know that I have what it takes to succeed. I just need the help. 5, 6, 7, go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Count. In high school, I was on every team you could think of. That's when I really realized that I loved attention.
10, 11, 12.
So I'm at the high school where LaRonda teaches flag practice. She has no idea I'm coming. This is going to be awesome. So I stole a drum out of the band room, and I'm about to drop a beat on LaRonda.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. And stop. Stay. Oh,
Somebody need a beat? Come on now.
I said, who's this white boy with a drum. Shut up. And then I was like, oh my God, it's Chris. I knew then. I freaking made it. Shut up.
This is real.
At the front door.
I get thousands upon thousands of letters, people begging me for help. And I picked LaRonda because of her attitude. She can turn everything around. She can have the life that she's always wanted, and it's gonna happen right now.
I'm happy. It's tears of happiness. Only thing that I'm sad is that I can't call my mom and let her know that I'm doing it. But I know she's watching me.
You gotta get home, you gotta pack your bags. I'm putting you on a flight out to LA. You've got a 1-week boot camp, and it's gonna be intense.
So basically, I gotta go get on a flight like, okay, ASAP.
Clock's ticking. Clock's ticking. You ready?
Let's go.
All right, let's go. Come here.
If you think this LaRonda's good, give me a year. You're not gonna imagine what you're gonna see in the next year.
It hasn't even been 24 hours since I surprised LaRonda, and we're here at boot camp. It officially begins today. In boot camp, I've got 1 week to change their behavioral pattern. So, time is of the essence. Welcome to the California Health and Longevity Institute. Now, you're going to be undergoing full medical screening. Before we begin, though, I need to know what I'm working with.
Okay.
So it's time for the weigh-in.
Okay. Ugly truth.
If you walk into most doctors' offices, the scale usually goes up to about 350. But when we reach into these other classifications of obese and move into the super obese, it's difficult to find scales that can actually weigh them accurately. So we're in the back of the Institute at the loading docks right now because there isn't a scale inside that's large enough to fit you. So we have to use a freight scale.
That doesn't feel good. I felt like an animal. I felt less than human. I felt like a sideshow freak on a scale in the back where they weigh produce.
Are you ready to see how much you weigh?
I'm ready.
You're smiling, but what does that really mean?
That's not a good smile. That's a smile that I use to cover everything up. That's not good. I wouldn't wish that weight on my enemy. So why am I allowing myself to be that big? Oh, that sucks.
Today, LaRonda, she's not gonna like me because I'm about to push her out of her comfort zone. Like, way out of her comfort zone. Go, go, go. Come on. Crank it up, come on. Go. I need you spinning this as fast as you possibly can. Your life depends on this right now. Your life depends on this. You are 433 pounds. You don't have another 10 years left to live. Go. Push. You can push faster than that.
I'm pushing.
I don't see it. I don't see it. I don't see it.
Okay, stop touching the thing.
Rhonda, she absolutely hated me during that workout. Try, get up, get up. And I needed to see if she was gonna fight through this or if she's gonna turn around and run, which she's done for years. Get up, get up. Good. Push. There you go. I got you. I got you. You can drop it. You can drop it. You can drop it. You got it. You got it.
I'm not quitting, Chris. I promise. I'm not quitting on you.
You take these. Every time you stand up, you push them overhead. Give me 10.
Okay.
You're not quitting. Where have you been for the last 24 years? Get it out. Where have you been for the last 24 years? When did you die? Typically, most people, they don't reach levels of super obesity simply because they like food. How old are you?
8.
What happened?
I won't talk about it.
What happened?
Please, don't let me talk about it.
Happened. Get it out. What happened?
I was molested. I was molested.
And you stopped living.
I did.
That was the day that you stopped living.
I was molested 16 years ago. I didn't tell anybody. I kept it to myself. Like, I worked on everything else, but I never got under my bed. When you look under your bed, honey, you find stuff that you forgot that was there.
Are you ready to start loving yourself?
Uh-huh.
We're not done.
Okay.
The trauma that happened to LaRonda as a child, she's kept that locked up for years. And because of that, she put on layers of protection. That was the only thing that she knew how to do to survive. Get down and get up. This is so much more than just a fight with yourself. Go, go. Get up. Get down. Don't stop. Don't stop.
Okay. You gotta get this together. You gotta get this together.
Yeah, get it together and stand it up. Go. And what are these for?
Myself.
What else are they for?
My family.
There you go.
I love you, but don't touch me. Never in a million years. I never thought I could do anything like that. And even though I had steam coming out of my ears, I was excited. I've been exhausted for 16 years. I'm over it.
The experts at the California Health and Longevity Institute, they're going to design a personalized weight loss program for LaRonda. But that's kind of hard to do when you can't even draw blood.
It's tougher to find veins in people that are heavy because they're buried by the fat.
You're already starting to show the signs that we typically see in a 50 or 60-year-old, okay?
If my mother died at 48, I will not make it to 48.
You're halfway there to 48. It's a frightening thought.
Yeah, it can't be me. It's either get busy living or get busy dying, and I am way too young to start now.
Coming up,
Go all the way through.
LaRonda's 90-day weigh-in.
Are you ready?
I'm ready.
And later, see how she looks after 1 full year.
Boot camp for LaRonda, it was extremely overwhelming. Welcome home. It is cold out here. But fortunately, I'm going to be moving in with her for the first 90 days of the program. Shall we? Let's get started. What LaRonda doesn't know is that while she's at boot camp, my whole team came in and we completely recreated her house. She's got a full gym in her living room now.
Shut up!
Welcome home.
Oh, this is nice. Thank you.
We've done a lot of work while we've been gone.
I was in shock. There's really nothing. I couldn't even get words out.
So my team actually, I had them get some really strong, sturdy wrought iron chairs without the armrest. So now you can sit with the family at dinner.
Thank you. This is for me.
This is all for you.
I felt so blessed to receive all this and for so many people to believe in me.
I guess he's here.
Granny.
Come on in. Then the rest of the family started showing up. I had invited them over, and it was so important for me to allow them to share with LaRonda the transformation that she's about to begin. So your transformation is essentially going to be done in different 90-day phases. So you got phase 1, phase 2, phase 3, and phase 4. We're just going to talk about phase 1 right now.
Okay.
So your phase 1 goal in the next 90 days is that you need to lose 100 pounds.
Honestly, I thought, is he high? What's going on?
Okay.
100 pounds in 90 days is a lot of weight. But the best part about it is that it's completely possible. Now, when you reach that goal, I'm not even going to say if you reach that goal.
But when?
When you reach that goal, you get a reward. And this is when everything gets that much better. So I know transportation has always been a little bit difficult for you.
Yeah.
I've seen the hoopty in the driveway.
Yes.
I tell you what, if you lose 100 pounds in the next 90 days, I'm going to get you a new car.
Shut up. Damn mercy.
Come on. Phase 1, I'm going to move in for 90 days. Everything changes. We take her out of work. It's her full-time job to focus on her nutrition, full-time job to focus on her exercise, and just to focus on the weight loss. Have some fun with this journey.
Okay.
But first, there's a few other things that we get to talk about. My team actually found some insulin needles that LaRonda had saved in memory of her mom. This is the last thing I want you to think about your mom is as a diabetic.
Keeping my insulin was just something of a normalcy.
I'm not going to ask you to get rid of them, but I just want you to think about it. And maybe in 3 months or 6 months, you'll be willing to let that go. Okay. Because that's not how I want you to think about her.
True.
Okay. I don't want her to remember her mom as a diabetic. She's holding on to memories of her mom in poor health. And I want her to separate this family history from a history of poor health. She can manifest a whole new history for her family. The first 3 months, I'm gonna move in with LaRhonda, brush my teeth, you have toothpaste in there, and I'm gonna wake her up at the crack of dawn. LaRhonda, come on, wake up. Which she's not used to doing. It's time to work out, kiddo. I'm also gonna be having to do one other thing that she's not used to. How often do you really eat breakfast?
Maybe about twice a week.
Right. You have to force feed yourself just to get that metabolic clock set. And once that clock is set, then you're gonna see the weight start coming off really fast. When you wake up and you don't eat, you're actually sending a signal to your body to store fat. We call that sumo dieting. That's what sumo wrestlers do to gain so much size, so much fat. You gotta put the fuel in the system before we start training.
Okay.
When it comes to our produce, and these are all of our fiber screen veggies, and like I told you before, unlimited. Okay. I'm talking all of this along here, everything unlimited. I'm talking you can eat them anytime, anywhere. And when it comes to your veggies, here's a quick rule of thumb. Eat the colors of the rainbow, because all the different colors represent all the different vitamins and minerals that you're gonna be getting.
Taste the rainbow.
Taste the rainbow, exactly.
Veggie style.
Yes. Whose house is this?
My house.
Who owns this house?
My house.
I'm gonna weigh LaRhonda in every week, but I don't want LaRhonda to get preoccupied with the scale, so I'm not gonna show her the number until these 3 months are over. It is freezing out here.
Yes, it is. Cold is not the word. It's freezing. I can't even feel my fingers.
Who says you can't work out in the cold, huh? 100 pounds, 90 days. 100 pounds, 90 days. Let's go. Go! Go! All the way through. All the way through. That's it. That's what it takes.
Doing the same thing in the same workouts. You feel like there's no light at the end of the tunnel, but I can't wait to not have Bertha.
Really great weigh-in today. LaRhonda's only 25 pounds away from her 100-pound goal. And I really do hope she can hit that 100-pound goal because she needs that car.
This is why I need a new car. It always breaks down on me.
Hey, LaRhonda, you ready?
Yes, I'm ready.
No more stalling. How you feeling?
Nervous. When I saw that scale, it was like, dum, dum, dum. It was pressure.
Are you ready?
I'm ready.
So last time you stepped on the scale, you were 433 pounds. And your 90-day goal was to lose 100 pounds. This readout needs to say 333 pounds or less to hit your goal. You ready?
Yes.
All right, step on the scale. So last time you stepped on the scale, you were 433 pounds. And your 90-day goal was to lose 100 pounds. This readout needs to say 333 pounds or less to hit your goal. I'm very sorry. I'm sorry that I am so damn good. It does not get any closer than that. When I saw 333 pounds, I couldn't believe how close it was. You did?
Oh, thank you, God.
I felt like I lost 100 pounds. Well, what are we doing in here?
Right, gotta put on some clothes, Lord.
No, forget the clothes.
We have to get the clothes. Where's the keys? That car is amazing. I'm so happy. I don't have to push it. It's not gonna overheat.
Hey, hold on. Wait for me. Wait for me. You earned it.
Driving away in that car today made everything worth it. It made every tear, every heartache. It was so worth it.
Are you ready to hear what you're gonna lose in the next 12 weeks, in the next 90 days?
I'm ready.
It's not that bad.
What is it?
60 pounds.
Okay.
60 pounds.
Okay.
Doable?
Doable.
So we are officially in phase 2 now, and it's time for me to go. In phase 2, it's time for them to actually continue this transformation on their own. They've got all the tools they need to transform, but now it's time to bring real life back into the mix and see how well they do. I'm gonna miss you.
I miss you too. I said I wouldn't go to act like this, but saying goodbye to Chris today, it was bittersweet. You become accustomed to them being there and supporting you and being your rock. I'm not good at goodbyes. The selfish part of me wanted to say, no, I want to fling myself in front of the door. But the adult in me had to let him go because I can do it. I can do it. I know everything that I need to know. It's kind of hard to stay disciplined sometimes without Chris over my shoulder. It's just sometimes I just get tired and I'm like, oh my God, what did I sign up for? I'm graduating. I will have my bachelor's degree. So, yay me. You can't just focus on working out and sleeping and eating. I'm looking for a job. I can't find one. I feel like I'm just backed into a corner.
It's been about 6 weeks since I left LaRonda, but just as an insurance policy, I do install security cameras just so I can watch and I can see what's going on and I can make sure that they're still following those lifestyle patterns that we've helped build together. Now, what the hell is this? TV's in the room. She's sitting at the table eating chips and dip. It's disappointing to see. I wanted to call her up right away and be like, what the heck is going on? But it's phase 2, and this is the time where she sinks or swims. So I'll confront her at the 6-month mark.
In this second stage, I'm not doing good. I didn't think it'd be this stressful.
It's been 3 months since I've seen LaRonda. Of course, I had some anticipation leading up into the weigh-in because based on the behaviors that I'd seen on the surveillance video, she's made some poor decisions.
Hello?
Well, hello, Miss LaRonda.
Well, hello, Mr. Cass.
I'm right down the street now. No way. Pulling up to LaRonda's house, she just looked amazing. Oh my God, look at you. Oh. When I first met her in the gym 6 months ago, as she came up and almost tackled me, I couldn't even get my arms around her. When I hugged her, my arms went all the way around and I could grab my elbows. She was that tiny. Give me a little spin.
Seeing Chris today was wonderful. And to see the way he reacted towards me was just, it was amazing because his opinion matters to me so much.
I cannot wait to get you on that scale because I want to see what happened in the last 3 months. On that note, I want to talk to you about something, and that's, I have been watching the surveillance tapes. For the first couple weeks, you're in here and you're cranking on the treadmill. And then all of a sudden, you're watching TV and you're eating chips. What happened?
Where do I start? I have to check myself or control myself at every meal. The old me would be like, well, around you already had 4 or 5. You might as well finish the bag. You're already messed up. Whereas now I'm like, okay, just because you had 5 don't mean you need to have the whole bag. You messed up. Let's get back on it.
Decisions, good and bad, they're all going to lead us toward what we're going to see on that scale right now. Here we go again, huh?
Right.
The last time that you stepped on a scale, you were 333 pounds. And I gave you a goal, that was to lose 60 pounds in 3 months. If this readout says 273 pounds or less, you hit your goal.
All right.
And based on what I saw, I don't know. You ready?
I'm ready.
All right, time to face the scale. 273.
Heck, nervous, huh?
That's 2 for 2 with LaRonda. She barely hit that phase 1 goal, and she barely hit that phase 2 goal. I even ran the numbers again just to double check. Sure enough, 273. I don't know what it is about her, but she's doing it. I was freaking out. Are you kidding me?
I've lost 160 pounds in these last 6 months. I know people who weigh less than that, and I've lost it.
One other thing I wanted to talk to you about. I wanted to ask you if you think it's time to get rid of your mother's insulin needles. I want to know if you're ready to let that go.
I know that will probably be the most correct thing to do, but it's like getting rid of her.
I don't want her to think about her mother as a diabetic. That's no way to think about your mom. And also, she's so close with her mother, and she ties her own identity in with her mom. LaRonda's new identity is about breaking that pattern. So are you ready to let the needles go?
Yeah.
All right.
Going to the cemetery was very hard for me because you never get over losing your mother. You just learn to deal with it, and you learn to live your life as best as you can. You know, I've kept your needles, in the refrigerator just like you left them. And it's because, I don't know, I just don't like to get rid of things of yours. But I want to leave these with you. I don't know why it's so hard for me to give these up, because it's kind of feel like I'm giving you up. It's just rough, so.
LaRonda taking the needles to her mother's grave and leaving them with her mom. It's such an important moment for her to separate herself from her mother and to let her mom know also that she's breaking those chains.
I just miss my mama. Chris showed me that you have to confront in order to conquer. Only thing I like to say is change is good. It may hurt. You don't even know where you're going. You just know that you want to go. Trust yourself and just go.
LaRonda's starting phase 3 now, and her goal for phase 3 is to get as close as she can to 50% of her original body weight. If she can do that, hopefully she'll be a candidate for the skin removal surgery, which is, it's something that she really needs because she's carrying so much extra skin from all the weight that she lost. It's really getting in the way.
A part of me is excited because I'm halfway through this. Like, hallelujah, yes. And then another part of me is like, halfway is not done. Once I'm completely done, that's when I will breathe. We're having our mini family reunion this weekend. You're a little tired, huh? No. Look like you're breaking a sweat to me. I just feel like no one really truly understands what I'm going through or where I'm coming from, knowing that the end goal of my phase 3 is skin surgery. I'm not gonna lie, I get stressed out, but I know that I'm going to get rid of Bertha. I'm so close. My goal for surgery, for me not to reach it, it would be just devastating for me.
For her 9-month weigh-in, I invited LaRonda to come back to the California Health and Longevity Institute because, this is where it all began. Oh my gosh. I was blown away at how much she has changed. Oh. Wow. You have a waist.
I know.
What the?
Shut up. Ain't it nice?
And you still have your booty.
I know.
She's still got the bam, which she's thrilled about. And I promised her at the very beginning of this whole transformation that she would not lose the booty. Oh my gosh, I have a seat.
To see him smile, it made me feel wonderful to know that I made him proud.
How have the last 3 months been?
Whew. hard. I'm not gonna lie, I cried for a week because I'm like, I'm gonna have to count calories the rest of my life. Like, oh, come on.
Right.
But then I realized taking meal by meal, it's a lifestyle now.
Yeah.
So
Do you even remember how you used to feel when you were
know,
433 pounds?
I feel totally different. Like, my energy level, I can go walk up a flight of stairs and not be winded. Like, first time I painted my toenails, I cried.
Right?
It's the little things.
It is. All those small victories, they mean so much. So you know why we're here?
Yes.
Yeah, and it's time for the weigh-in. We're not gonna be weighing in the back of the Institute anymore.
Being weighed in on a regular scale, as opposed to out on a dock like I'm some piece of freight, it felt good. A regular lady, everyday life, getting on a scale.
So if you will, just run upstairs, get changed, and I'll meet you downstairs, okay?
All right.
All right, you look amazing.
I know I've worked hard. I gave my all, so I'm ready.
LaRhonda, what do you got there?
Well, I brought these jeans. Remember when you first surprised me?
Those are the jeans you were wearing when you just about tackled me in the gym?
Yes. So these are the jeans I had on.
Oh my gosh.
Yes.
The last time I weighed you in, you were 273 pounds.
Okay.
Let's go ahead and step on the scale to see where you're at.
Let's get it.
You ready?
Yes.
All right. As a general rule, you need to be about 40 to 50% of your original body weight just to be a candidate for the skin removal surgery. So for LaRhonda, the scale needs to say about 250 pounds or less. Last time I weighed you in, you were 273 pounds.
Okay.
Let's go ahead and step on the scale to see where you're at.
Let's get it.
You ready?
Yes.
All right. As a general rule, you need to be about 40 to 50% of your original body weight just to be a candidate for the skin removal surgery. So for LaRhonda, the scale needs to say about 250 pounds or less. LaRhonda, you're 237 pounds.
Wow.
That means you've lost 196 pounds in just 9 months. That's more than I weigh. You lost 45.27% of your original body weight. That's incredible.
I just kept one foot in front of the other. It was days that I didn't want to work out, but you know what? I got up and I kept moving. I didn't know what I was missing. If I would have known it would have felt this good, I would have did it a long time ago. So I'm happy. Truly happy.
What would your mom say to you now?
She would be happy. She would cry. And she would be proud. I think I made her extremely proud because I kept going and I didn't give up. And I took her memory and made something positive.
LaRhonda worked so hard for every single pound that she lost. 9 months, it goes by so quickly, but losing 196 pounds, that's astounding. At 237 pounds, without a doubt, I'm sure you're a candidate for the skin removal surgery. But ultimately, it's up to Dr. Stoker. I want this for her more than anything because she'll no longer look in the mirror and be reminded of this person that she used to be, because that's not who she is anymore.
LaRhonda, how are you doing?
Good, Dr. Stoker.
So nice to see you.
I'm Dr. David Stoker. I'm a board-certified plastic surgeon here in Los Angeles, and I specialize in doing transformations for patients after life-changing experiences.
Okay.
I've done all this work and I've lost all this weight, and I look down and I still have this gut sitting in my lap.
You've got a huge amount of very loose skin in this area. I'm able to probably find the base of your belly button, but you know, it's a good 4 or 5 inches deep.
Wow.
In there. Okay, so you mentioned the arms as a big issue for you now. And I can just imagine as you're running how much this must get in the way. And I believe that by removing a significant amount of this tissue, it's going to make it easier for you to continue to lose weight and to continue to exercise. Well, LaRhonda, you're now a candidate for this surgery.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
I wanted to jump up and football tackle him and just roll around and hug him. I'm going to the next level, and Bertha is not coming with me.
We'll get you all set up for the surgery, okay?
All right.
All right, I look forward to seeing you soon.
I'm just ready to start this next phase in my life, you know, because I've worked so hard to get here. I'm just ready to get it over with.
We are good to go.
Miranda's come a long way, but at the same time, she's got 3 more months ahead of her. The next time I see her, it's gonna be at her final weigh-in, and I can't wait. Okay, please now, please, settle down. All right, guys, well, I'm Chris Powell. Now, for those of you who don't know me, I specialize in transformation. And just over a year ago, I received a letter from a girl right here in the Oklahoma City area, and her name was LaRonda. And she needed help. She didn't want to go the path of her mother, who died from complications due to diabetes. It was not easy. She overcame a lot of obstacles in the process, faced a lot of challenges. She is now, today, a very, very different woman. In fact, she's on her way here right now. Yes. I figure what better place for her final weigh-in than right here in front of all of you, the people that she cares about the most. How you doing, Granny? Happy tears, right? Yeah. If you're crying now, wait till she comes out. So, guys, put your hands together for the new LaRonda. She overcame a lot of obstacles in the process, faced a lot of challenges. She is now, today, a very, very different woman. In fact, she's on her way here right now. Yes. So, guys, put your hands together for the new LaRonda.
Get it together.
Oh, here we go. I'll say it for all of us. Wow. All right? Wow.
Thank you.
Wow.
Girl, I don't know who that is. Wait, now I got everybody here. Didn't nobody tell me I look like that? Didn't nobody call me? Didn't nobody text me? Didn't nobody tell me nothing?
Well, it's been 365 days, and birthday is gone.
Oh, yes, honey. She is a thing of the past.
You? Yes.
Hallelujah.
Yeah.
Glory.
Oh, you look incredible. You look amazing. Now, how are you feeling after the surgery?
You know, I feel good. You know, being down for 6 weeks was something I had to deal with. I had to stay on myself and not get back into the old habits that got me where I was. So I just had to take it a day at a time, honestly.
Well, it's that time. And I figure what better place to do your final weigh-in than in front of your family, friends, and loved ones?
Yeah. I am ready.
Here we go. You are 433 pounds. Your life depends on this. Go! Go! That's it. That's what it takes. You got you.
I'm not quitting, Chris. I promise.
No,
I promise. I'm not quitting on you.
There it is.
202 pounds, and the hard work paid off. The blisters on my feet and the 6 days a week, 5 hours a day was worth every millisecond.
202 pounds.
Whew. It feels incredibly good to see that. I'm just so happy in this moment, but it's bittersweet because without my mom, I wouldn't be here. You know, growing up, she used to always tell me I'm her strong child, and I'm her strong child, and I never got it. I'm like, what does she see that I don't? But now, sitting here, I finally see it, that I'm strong, and that she gave this to me, so I thank you. Amen.
Well, congratulations.
Thank you. This year, by far, has been the best in my life. I'm not destination happy, I'm journey happy. And there's a difference because, you get to a destination in life like, oh, when I get here, I'll become happy. And, that's not the case. True happiness is enjoying the journey.
Honestly, LaRonda, and I'm not just saying this because you're sitting right here, you've been, without a doubt, one of my favorite transformations ever, just because there's so much personality.
And Bert is gone.
I'm gonna miss Chris a lot. I'm gonna miss this a lot because it became me. But you cannot hoard greatness. That's just rude. And that's not what God intended. So, yes, I'm gonna miss him, but you gotta go be great to somebody else.
I'm gonna miss you too.
Hotel and accommodations provided by Four Seasons Hotel, Westlake Village, California.
The